Welcome to Module 2, Building Lasting Habits. A practical guide. Change can feel overwhelming, especially when we try to do too much at once. But here's the truth. Change doesn't have to be hard if you know how to approach it. In this module, we'll explore a practical method for turning new habits into a natural part of your daily life. No gimmicks, no magic, just a smart, structured approach. You'll learn how to set realistic goals, break big changes into small steps, and use something called habit stacking, a powerful way to connect new behaviors to routines you already have. Our goal is to help you make changes that stick without feeling stressed or pressured. Ready to dive in? Let's begin by setting goals that actually work. Setting realistic goals with the SMART method. Let's start with goal setting, because without clear direction, it's hard to go anywhere. One of the most effective tools for setting goals is the SMART method. SMART is an acronym that helps you create goals that are both clear and achievable. Here's how it works. Specific. Your goal needs to be concrete. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get in shape," say, "I want to exercise 3 times a week." Measurable. Define how you'll know when you've succeeded. Will you track workouts, minutes, repetitions? The more measurable, the better. Achievable. It should be something you can realistically do, given your current schedule, skills, and energy. Realistic. Consider your life circumstances. Do you have time, energy, resources? Don't set yourself up for disappointment. Time-bound. Give yourself a deadline or time frame. It creates urgency and focus. For example, for the next 30 days. Let's apply it. Instead of saying, "I want to get fit," try, "I will work out for 30 minutes 3 times a week over the next month." See the difference? SMART goals give you structure. They help you avoid vague intentions and stay focused on what really matters. Action. The 1% Daily Improvement System. Now that you've got a clear goal, it's time to talk about how to make progress. Here's a mindset shift. Instead of chasing big dramatic changes, focus on just 1% improvement each day. This is called the 1% Daily Improvement System, and it's based on the idea that small daily actions compound into massive change over time. Here's why it works. Process over outcome. Focus on what you do each day, not the final result. You can't control the outcome, but you can control your effort. Small steps are sustainable. Trying to change everything at once often leads to burnout, but 1%, that's doable. Compound growth, improving just a little, every day adds up. It's like compound interest. Small gains grow into major results. It builds momentum. Success breeds motivation. When you see progress, you want to keep going. Example, if you want to read more books, start with 5 pages a day. That's 150 pages a month. Over time, you'll be shocked by how much you've achieved with so little stress. This system makes habit building approachable, sustainable, and even enjoyable. Habit stacking, leveraging what you already do. Have you ever tried starting a new habit from scratch and just forgot about it after a few days? That's because new habits need a trigger, something that reminds you to act. That's where habit stacking comes in. Habit stacking means linking your new habit to something you already do regularly. For example, anchor habit, making coffee every morning. New habit, take 5 deep breaths before drinking it. Here's the formula. After I current habit, I will new habit. Let's break it down. Choose a strong existing habit that happens consistently, like brushing your teeth or checking your calendar. Pick a new habit that's simple, short, and fits naturally into the flow. Place visual reminders, sticky notes, objects, or phone notifications to reinforce the connection. By anchoring the new behavior to something familiar, you reduce the effort and decision-making. Over time, this pairing becomes automatic, and that's the secret to long-term change. Choosing the right habit frame align with who you want to be. Not all habits are created equal. Some fade quickly, while others become part of your identity. Why? Because they're aligned with your values and vision of who you want to become. Let's look at 4 types of habit frames you can build from. Health-based habits. These improve your physical and mental well-being, like regular exercise, meditation, or getting better sleep. Growth-based habits. These focus on learning and skill building, reading, journaling, or practicing a new language. Relationship-based habits. These strengthen your social connections, like checking in with a friend or practicing gratitude with a partner. Identity-based habits. These are the most powerful. They connect your behavior to your self-image. Instead of saying, "I want to run," say, "I'm a runner." Instead of, "I should eat healthy," say, "I'm someone who cares about what I put in my body." When your habits reflect who you believe you are or want to be, they stick. So ask yourself, what kind of person do you want to become? Let your habits answer that question. Creating your habit action plan. Let's put everything together into a simple, actionable plan. Here's how to build your personalized habit building system. 1. Identify your current habits. What do you already do every day? These routines are gold. They can become anchors for new behaviors. 2. Choose one new habit. Don't try to change 5 things at once. Start small. 1 habit is enough. 3. Plan the implementation. When will you do it? Where will you do it? What will trigger it? How will it fit your daily flow? 4. Track your progress. Keep it simple. Use a calendar, app, or checklist. Celebrate small wins to stay motivated. 5. Adjust as needed. Review weekly. If something isn't working, change it. Flexibility is key. Combine this with the 1% rule and habit stacking, and you've got a powerful system for lasting change. Your path forward, patience, and progress. You're now equipped with the tools to start building habits that last, but here's a friendly reminder. This is a journey. Share your progress. Find someone to share your wins with. Having support keeps you accountable and inspired. Be patient. Science shows it takes about 66 days for a habit to become automatic, not 21 like the myths say. Stay consistent. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep showing up. And finally, remember this. Every small step you take brings you closer to the life you want. It may not feel like much at first, but over time, these little actions create massive results. So stay the course, be kind to yourself, and trust the process. You've got this.